If you've ever picked up a child who doesn't want to be picked up, you know what that's like. They do one of these things. And no amount of barbell training or dumbbell training is going to feel like that. But that thing right there, it sure does. Once I started incorporating lifting that one time a week into my training, everything got easier. Real life got easier. Picking up my kids got easier. Pushing, pulling, easier. So once a week, we get in here in the 5 a.m. squat club and we push that thing around so that our life becomes easier. If you're new here, this is the 5 a.m. squat club. We get together every morning, we prime our minds, we move our bodies with intention, and then we take the steps towards achieving our dream goals. If you want to do it, accountability is the way to do it. Join us every morning. So today, before we go and pick that thing up, as I said, we're going to choose our first thoughts of the day. Let's get after it. So first thing, find yourself a little bit of space where you can sit right down. Feet go underneath the hips, heels on the ground. If that is just too uncomfortable, you can grab yourself a counterbalance to hold on to while we do a little bit of breath work and choose our first thoughts. So we're looking at a box breath. That'll be a 4-second inhale, a 4-second pause at the top, 4-second exhale, and then a 4-second pause at the bottom. So we'll start with an inhale in 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I am responsible for the outcomes in my life through my decisions. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I will make time between the stimulus and my response. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I have all I need to succeed today and will focus on progress over perfection. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I did that one. I choose gratitude. Inhale. The more you focus on what you have, the less you realize you need or want. All right. Next step. We have turned on our brains. We've gotten out of bed. And now the next thing is to turn on the body a little bit. Get the body moving. First part of our warm-up is 2 minutes of burpees. Our standard for a burpee is get yourself fully on the floor, lay it all the way down on the ground, and then get yourself back up tall. Celebrate the fact that you can do so. So we're going to move for 2 minutes there. You can start slow and walk it down, walk it back up, and you can speed that up as you go if you feel so inclined. We're going to go for 2 minutes here. Start warming up the body. It's today for Sandbag Saturday. As I was talking about in the intro there, we're training for life. We're training to be able to do the things that don't feel like a barbell, that don't feel like a machine in the gym, which really very little in real life feels like. So if you're not incorporating some, call it odd object training, getting out of your comfort zone with dumbbells and barbells and kettlebells, then you're missing out on a great opportunity to build some functional strength and functional fitness that you will really see carry over into your real life. So we don't do it every day, but at least once a week we pick that thing up so that we're not missing a component of fitness that is, I don't know, call it necessary for real life. So that's what we got today, 15 minutes of sandbag fun. Start your day with. And just give yourself a quick pat on the back for committing to getting up early and making this happen while everybody else sleeps and chooses comfort and decides that maybe they'll work out, maybe they won't, maybe they'll take some action towards their goals, maybe they won't. But you guys are carving it out. You're ensuring that you get those results. So give yourself a good pat on the back. You guys are awesome. All right, next step of the warm-up. Just starting with what's down here on the screen, we're gonna go with a knee raise. Start warming up the hip flexors. Standing tall, pulling the knee to the chest. Getting a little pinch there. Say good morning to the team. Good morning, Talia. Good morning, Jason. Good morning, Yaroslav. Good morning, Jody. Good morning, equipment. And good morning, Amelie. How we all doing this morning? Beautiful day. Day 3 of the nutrition reset. How we feeling with that? Day 1 was a fast for some of us. So yesterday was the first full day of cleaning up. I don't think I really had any troubles with it except for wanting to eat after dinner. All right, from there we're gonna go good morning. So feet underneath the hips. Send the hips back. Feel some hamstring. Squeeze the butt. How are you guys feeling with nutrition so far? How was day 2? And if you're not along with the nutrition challenge, then just how are we feeling this morning? Is that a new face there? John 3 Teacher, good morning. You ready for a workout? You joining us this morning for the sandbag session? 15-minute EMOM. I think we're going deadlifts, squats, and bear hug carries. So hang out, stay with us. Let us know where you're in from. Share with. Okay, next one. Single leg, we're just gonna get that leg swinging a little bit. Forwards, backwards. If the camera moves, it's because Maple's underneath the tripod. She might give it a shove. Zach, good morning. Or I guess it's late night for you, but still a great time for a workout. Great time to grab that sandbag and jack it up. How are we all doing? How are we all doing? Zach, you want our nutrition reset with us? For the month of January, you can cut the thing that you're eating too much of, or add in the thing you're not eating enough, or a simple one, shorten your eating window. For me, it's been all the above, except for adding. Been subtracting peanut butter, honey, dried fruit, and shortening the eating window. No food after dinner with the kids. All right, next one, we're gonna go with a lunge. So standing nice and tall, we'll go reverse. Take a big long step back. Let the hips go straight down. Let that back knee kiss the floor. Stand it back up, bring it together, and we'll alternate there. Get about 10. From New Hampshire. Yes, John, are you, do you work out at home already? Do you got a home gym? Do you do CrossFit? What are you up to? Zach, yeah, mate. Cutting the alcohol from Christmas. Attaboy. So no booze for January? Is that a big thing for you, a big drinker? Will that make a big change, you think? I'm always amazed at how someone can cut alcohol and, in like 2 weeks lose 10 pounds. If they're drinking a lot, obviously. Just so many calories that you don't even recognize. All right, from there, come into all fours, and we're gonna get a thoracic spine opener in the form of, we're gonna go thumb to shoulder, and then press it out overhead. to a nice lockout as high as you can get that arm, lifting from the shoulder. We'll get 10 there. We'll get 10 per side. Going back home away from family or bad influences. We don't drink at home, my partner and I. I gotcha. So just cleaning back up after the holidays. I like it. Yes, home gym and garage, pull-up, dips, dumbbells, sandbag, of course. Oh, John, yes. You're in. Join us. Have you done a workout with us before, John? Either on the replay or live without checking into the chat? You got Queen Jody there out in Connecticut as well. Or you're in New Hampshire, sorry. Close, though. Obviously, you're in the Eastern time zone with us. All right, first set of squats. Feet underneath the shoulders, hips down and back. Keep those knees in line with the feet. Try to get that good range of motion. Increase it as you go if you can, with a neutral spine. So I don't want to be getting soft in the bottom there. I want to be nice and upright, nice and tall. All right, round 2. We're going to move the hip a little bit more with a rotation on this round. So lifting up in front, coming out to the side and down, and then repeating the other way. Get about 10 cycles there. You should start to feel the heart rate coming up, the body temperature coming up a little bit. Starting to feel more likely to be successful picking up that sandbag. Thanks for hitting the reactions, team. If you're new, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. We're here every morning. Different workout every day. Certain days have themes. We do play with the sandbag every Saturday. We do an active recovery session every Sunday. And then the rest of the week is AMRAPs and EMOMs, and sometimes workouts for time as well. All right, next one. We're gonna come down onto the floor, laying on your back, feet on the ground, knees at 90. Push the hips up hard, squeeze the butt, take 2 seconds at the top, bring it back down. We're trying to make a straight line from the shoulder to the knee at the top, so really shove them up. You can even poke yourself in the butt. Make sure that you're firm, or firmer than not at least. We'll get 10 cycles there. Like hip extension is one of those things that so many of us lack. We end up in hip flexion too much from sitting and just being tight, and that those hip flexors pull on the spine. So this is a great opener for the hips, especially if you're having some tension-induced back pain. All right, from there back to single leg. We're gonna go with a single leg RDL or a golfer's deadlift, hinging over, letting the other leg come back behind you. You can increase that range of motion if you want. We'll just get a few there, trying to stay balanced on that standing foot the whole time. Might as well add in that extra component, waking up the feet, ankles as well. Switch sides. You can always get more on your less balanced side, which we likely have. Whoa. Yes, done a few workouts with you. That's awesome. Awesome. Thanks for giving us a chance there, John. Do you normally get up early and work out like this, or is it later in the day most of the time? How's your family going? How's the snow? We've got a lot of snow. Zach, thanks for asking. The family's great. We just came back from the in-laws as well. All right, from there we'll come into a Spider-Man lunge. So start in a plank position, take one foot outside the hands, and we're just gonna move the hips around, finding those tight corners, trying to loosen them up. About 10 seconds per side. We'll do 4 of these. Yeah, the family's great. We came back from the in-laws, just kind of settling back in yesterday. My wife is doing, she's still doing her fast today. It was her first 36-hour fast. She started yesterday, so she'll be having breakfast this morning. We went to the gym yesterday too, so she did a nice fasted workout. It's great to be home. The animals are kind of in their winter operations. So farm chores have slowed down a little bit. So hopefully things will, I can carve out a little more time for making some videos and whatnot here over the winter. But it always seems that other things are coming up. We'll be picking up meat on Monday and delivering it to some members from the gym. Always something going on, but glad to be home and settled. How was that? Are they close by, or did you have to travel? Did you manage to stay disciplined? Oh, I have no trouble with discipline there. The drive is about 4 hours if you don't stop. The drive down there, as I mentioned the other day, my younger daughter threw up 4 times, so it took us 5.5 hours instead of 4, so the drive down was a little bit slow. But aside from that, it was pretty smooth. And in terms of discipline, and this maybe says something about me, is like when we're away, especially seeing other people, I don't struggle with that at all, because part of me is trying to show them how to eat. So I kind of want to set the example, and I don't struggle with that at all. Once I set my mind to something, we're in, we do it. All right, second last one, we're gonna go with a thread the needle. So from that all fours position, take one hand underneath, between your hand and your knees, take your shoulder to the floor if you can, and then reverse it, reach up to the ceiling. Let's get 5 per side there. Shoulder to the floor, shoulder to the ceiling, and rotate. How are the rest of you doing after your holidays? I think most people are kind of getting back at it on Monday. So how has it been? Smooth, stressful, pleasurable? How have your holidays been? And are you ready for that to be over and get back to regularly scheduled programming, or would you prefer to be on holidays a little longer? Let me know in the chat or in the comments if you're watching on the replay. All right, last set of air squats, and then we're turning on the workout. So feet back under the shoulders, hips go down and back till they're below the level of the knees. Stand it up tall. I definitely notice a difference already from just not eating after the kids go to bed. How I feel in the morning and how I sleep. So that was definitely a needed change for me. It's probably getting a little bit out of control. Megan, good morning. Amelie, when I was little, I also couldn't travel. Yeah, it seems to be pretty common. Okay, so let us talk about this. How you doing, Megan? All right, so today's workout, Sandbag Saturday again. 3 movements, 15 minutes, meaning 5 sets each. We're gonna alternate through 3 movements for that 15-minute EMOM. Your goal is to choose options that are challenging and doable that you can keep through the 15 minutes. 3 movements. First is a deadlift. You're gonna take that sandbag from the ground, get your hands underneath it, stand it up tall, squeeze the butt. Sandbag deadlift. Movement number 2, you're gonna hold out in front of you, squeeze it to the chest like a bear hug, and we're gonna squat. So we're going with a bear hug squat. Hips down and back, ideally till the hips are below the knee. Stand it up, squeeze the butt, tall at the top. The third one is doing it already. We're just gonna hold the sandbag in that bear hug position, which is gonna challenge the breathing and the core a whole lot. And that's it, we'll rotate through the 3. So you wanna choose a number of reps for the deadlift. It's gonna be challenging. I think I have 10 to 15 written on there. A number of reps for the squat, that's gonna be challenging. I think I have 5 to 10 there. And then a time, somewhere between 30 and 50 seconds or 30 seconds in the whole minute, holding as a sandbag, bear hug hold. So let's take a couple minutes. We'll talk a little bit of technique, we'll warm those up, and then we'll get started. If you don't have a sandbag, this can be done with a medicine ball. It can be done with a heavy punching bag. It can be done, if needed, if you don't have anything, it can be done with a dumbbell. be pretty awkward this way, but you could always hold it as a goblet. So anything works. Sandbag is ideal, but both are good. All right, so the deadlift, thinking about really getting underneath there, getting the hands underneath, standing. You might want to even interlace the fingers, touch the ground, stand, squeeze the butt. There we go. For the squats, you're gonna get that thing into the chest, send the hips back and down, stand it up, and then that's the carry right there. So you can consider going straight from the carry straight into the deadlifts, or after the carry, put it down, start the deadlifts a little later in that minute. Up to you. Wow, we're breathing. All right, take a minute, get set up. Let me know if we are ready with a thumbs up. If you're already set, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And if you like this and you want to support the channel, you can join our channel on YouTube, meaning there's a join button under there that you can press, and it's a monthly membership. You can support us that way, or a super chat if you want. No pressure, but we do appreciate any support. Megan at the airport dropping my kiddos off while they're going home. Bye-bye, Megan's kiddos. All right. So I think we're ready here. We'll get this clock ready. 15 minutes of fun. I'm gonna grab a quick sip of water here before we start. Remember, we're going 15 minutes. Adam, you have taken... Oh, Jody, you've taken care of James' job. So funny. All right, team. Let's do it. Deadlifts first, squats, and then bear hug carries. 10 seconds. That's not the side to be on. 3, 2, 1.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world.
Okay, we'll start there with 10. About 30 seconds. Especially for the first few sets. Try to stay in that 30 seconds of work range so we can maintain it. Let's go, Yaroslav. John Teacher, I love it. I love it. Let's see new names down there. All right, squats in 10. First round is always rough. 3, 2, 1. Start with 8. Those are hard. Carries next. Ooh. Crazy how fast that brings up the heart rate.
Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange.
10 seconds.
Above all the rest, put me to the test.
Carries next. 3, 2, 1.
It's a blessing, new focus, no guessing, just hold an obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11, it's time for progression. Oh! Could try to play you, but you're never gonna be me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody unstained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheme me. Better stand tall,
30.
believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race.
That's 50 seconds.
I wanna be first, work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse.
All right, deadlifts. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead.
You can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9 to 5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You try to play, but you're never gonna be the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep, their feet hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheme me.
10. Some real range of motion for those. The hands go all the way to the ground. Squats in 10. 3, 2, 1.
Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. Your check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing. Just got an obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11 is time for progression.
Good work so far, team. That's the first third. We're carrying.
For somebody who could save him, instead of searching
3,
inside
2,
for what they gave
1.
him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place. I wanna be first, work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions.
Think about squeezing the butt when you're doing your carry. Stay tall. Try not to bend the knees too much. Feels like rocking a big baby right now. Rock. That's 40. Low back starts to burn. That's 50. All right, round 3, deadlifts. 3, 2, 1, go. Maple, stop. Bloody hands stand from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pushing the train, I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. Your check as I'm chest, posterior chain is on fire.
I'm a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just hold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression.
Excuse me. All right, squats, 10. 3, 2, 1.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him. Instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running a race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I want to be first. Till it hurts, dehydrated thirst, till I'm in a hearse.
Low back is burning. How heavy is your sandbag? I think it's about 115 pounds. It can be filled to 150, but it's not full. Maple, stop. Stop. Alright, carry in 10. Three, 2, 1. Oh my God, dying here. You got it, Jody. Probably feel the low back a little bit. It burns. This is the end of the third round. 2 more to go after this. Keep it up, team. That's 40. 45. Expect nothing less, your check as I'm chess, what's happening next? 50. Round 4. You got it, stay with the team. Deadlifts in 3, 2, 1.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him. Instead of searching
back is burning.
for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them.
Squats in 20.
Running the race, life is a chase, I don't want a place, I want to be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right
10.
mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break,
5,
from the weak minds, they can stay soft.
3, 2, 1.
You got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off, what do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just one life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, one ain't easy. Bloody hands stain from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. I don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stay tall, ready for a fight.
Oh, jeez. Almost there.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy.
Second last carry. 10 seconds.
Break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob,
3,
pushing the train. I'll never
2,
stop, stick to a lane.
1.
Pick up the pieces and go reload. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test. Expect nothing less, your check as I'm chess, what's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine.
After this, one more round.
New focus, no guessing, just bold an obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. I could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me.
30.
Break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move.
Maple, stop. 40. Maple, stop. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him. Instead of searching 50. For what they gave him. A strong will. All right, last round. Deadlifts in 3, 1, go. Last set. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far.
It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. Stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts. Never waste time, you got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off with a new life, make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you never gonna beat me. Look the other way, I'm doing ain't easy.
Holy moly. Maple go. Morning, James. 2 more sets here, team. 1 more set of squats. 1 more set of carries. James, you working out or what? 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody and stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy and straight through the chains, go free me. Look for change, look at the pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. Always stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. Check as I'm chest, what's happening next? You got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just
Wow.
an obsession. All in his possession, you got the retention. I leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion.
Just 1 carry left.
11, it's time for progression.
Happy New Year, James. Alright, last carry. 10 seconds. Go for the whole minute. 3, 2, 1.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him instead of searching inside for what
You got it, Jody.
him. A strong
Come on, team.
will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase. I don't want a place. I want to be first.
20.
Till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from
30.
off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss.
40. Let's go, team. Hang on. 45. 50. 5, 3, 2, 1. Hell yeah. Oh. Fantastic job again, team. Great work. Another functional Sandbag Saturday workout in the books. Remember, we're here every morning. Full live stream, 5 a.m. Eastern. See you next one. Holy. Let's just take a minute. Walk around. Breathe. Alright, give me a score 1 to 10. How was that? 10. Hardest thing you've ever done. 1. You're still in bed sleeping. For me, that got to a good 8.5. By the end, the low back was lit up for sure. There are tons of sweaty footprints here. I was successful. Let me know how it was, team. Jason, Yaroslav, equipment, John. John, how was it? How heavy is the sandbag? And how'd that go? Yaroslav, awesome workout. 10 out of 10. Hell yeah. Jody, that was horrible. As in, I love it. We are weird, aren't we? We really like that discomfort. I think what it is we know the value in it. You know what you're going to get out of that. So when you finish it, at least you know that the pain was good and worthwhile. All right. Let's cool her down a little bit. Wow. All right, we're gonna start with just the lazy one. John, good one. I'll be sore tomorrow. My sandbag's about 50. Amazing. where do you think you'll be sore tomorrow? Jody, I added weight to my sandbag, so it's tested me for sure. Yes. You know that makes me happy, Jody. Right, whatever the right challenging weight is, create that, and then ideally over time we can increase it. All right, let's get lazy here. And we're just going to go with a child's pose. Nice workout, my coach. Thanks, James. So what you're going to do is sit on your shins, widen out the heels so that your butt can go in between your heels, like so. And then you can just lay the chest down on the floor, head down, arms by your side. And we're just loosening up the low back a little bit. Yaroslav, have a great day. I have to run, see you tomorrow. My bag is not too heavy, but hard to grip. Real functional, real stuff, right? Probably feels a little bit more like picking up your kids than a barbell does for sure. John says legs, definitely. Okay, I could see that. The squats are hard. I think for me, if anything is going to be tight, it's just going to be the low back. Just from all that front loading. I think by the end, I was feeling the low back on all three of those movements, which is not a bad thing. It's just, it was working. It was the thing doing the most work, I guess. Oh. So remember, if you appreciate this content, right, if you like joining us, if this is valuable for you, please consider supporting the channel in any way you'd like, you know, from hitting some extra reactions here in the chat, to the thumbs up button on the video, to joining our membership on YouTube, to super chats. All of it helps the channel. All of it, you know, kind of motivates me to keep doing this and keep providing this service. So thank you for any support that you can provide. I really appreciate it all. We'll briefly touch back on today's subject, which pretty simple, that, you know, if you only train with a barbell, you're only going to be good with a barbell. In real life, you know, especially if you've got physical tasks in your real life, don't feel like a barbell. They almost are never shaped like a barbell. So if you're only training with, call it gym implements, then there's likely a hole in your fitness. Because really you want to be good at everything, right? Because life is never going to give you exactly what you've trained for. It's going to give you probably what you haven't trained for. So make sure that we're varying what we do in that. And then let's talk here. So if you've been here before, you know already. But if you're new, the 5 a.m. Squat Club is a routine for fitness. But at the same time, this is for people who want to achieve some goals in their life. You know, there's something that you know you're meant for. You want to do something that, you know, you're going to be proud of, something that you're going to remember, something that when you look back on your life, you don't regret not doing. And the way that we do this together is we talk about 1 hour of dedicated work on that project, on that goal, every day after we work out. Right? We suggest that you do it right now because most likely the people around you, the people that you interact with the most, are probably still asleep. So you've got this uninterrupted time where you can focus and dig down and be productive. And at the same time, because we've just done what we've done with priming the mind and then jacking up our heart rate, what that allows for is clarity, right? There's a reason why that last scene is called moments of clarity, because in these moments post-exercise, we feel so good, right? We feel alive, our brains are clear, and, you know, it's very hard to be distracted by all the crap in our lives because we have this moment of clarity. So for those reasons, it is a great time to sit down and be productive. You know, put away the distractions, get an hour done. And what you'll start to realize is that first you've created a routine where this happens automatically. And then second, over, you know, a medium amount of time, over the 6 months, over a year, over 3 years, you're going to start to see that hour over time, hour added up over and over again, leads you to something spectacular. And it gets you to that goal if you put in the time consistently. Because most people, you know, if you think there's competition for what you're doing, most people quit. You know, we were saying it yesterday that I think the stat is people who set New Year's resolutions, most of them last no more than 13 days. So if you can be consistent for 6 months, for a year, you're already so far ahead of most people because they've already quit. So have a goal, make it big, right? Have a goal that is a little bit scary, and then take the steps. Do that action every day, 1 hour every day, add it up. And like, people are going to be amazed at how you did. They're like, whoa, how did you all of a sudden? They're not going to notice it, 1 hour at a time. They're going to notice it all at once where they recognize that you've changed, that your life is different. They say, holy crap, how did you do that? And they're going to say, oh my God, he changed his life overnight. But we know that's not the case, because progress isn't made like that. It's made one day at a time, 1% better every time. And that's the way anyone gets anywhere. There's no such thing as an overnight success. Maybe a 5-year overnight success, but it's all about reps, 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 reps. Good morning, Chris. How you doing today? Did you already do a workout? All right, so on that note, I think I've got a couple little clips here. I think actually they're throwback clips. I don't think I took any clips yesterday. Good morning, GGG Love. Good morning to Sharia. So I think they're actually throwback maple clips. So let's see what we got here. Here we go. That's, I think she probably had been with us for like a day or two here. That was our old dog. If you've been following along the, if you've been following along long enough with us, it was in, I did an episode about Manuka, the white dog, when he passed away. We did shuttle runs outside as a memorial for him. I don't know if anybody's seen it, it's probably Jody or Jason. That was an old one, but here was Chris. I'm doing some of the workout you're doing. Amazing. So this was her first interaction with Manuka. We kept them separated just because Maple was definitely not trained in the house yet. And eventually she would just chase him around and bite at him, and he didn't love that as an old dog. But I think I've got a couple more little clips of Maple. Here. Here she is before she was quite as chaotic and quite as aggressive. Look at that cute little face. So innocent, eh? And now she's a menace. She moves. There we go. There's the menace coming out. Look at those little teeth. All right, and then one more little throwback Maple clip to her walking herself outside when she was still brand new to us. Hilarious little critter. Going to check out the snowblower. Look at that little kid. And now look at her. Look at that. Then versus now. That's all she wants now. All right. We've talked homework. We've talked moments of clarity. Amazing. So, team, thanks so much for joining. Another Sandbag Saturday in the books. That was a fantastic workout. I never know how it's going to feel before we started, right? I write the program and then hope that it's going to be realistic and hope I don't screw it up in front of you all. So another one in the books. We did it. I think choosing the right numbers is pretty important. But great work, right? Another pat on the back for you guys because you're here, right? You've made that decision. And you need to give yourself credit for this. I think a lot of people don't give themselves enough credit when they do positive things, because look around at most of the people in the world. They are not doing this, right? They're not taking their health seriously. They're not getting up early and working hard for it. So give yourself credit, because credit is due for the hard work that you're putting in every day with us, that you're dedicating to get up early, make progress on your fitness, and ideally making progress towards your goals as well, because nobody's going to do it and life is short. So thank you guys so much. Once again, make sure you've hit that thumbs up button. Tell YouTube that this is something that more people should give a go or give a try, whatever. You get the idea. And I hope to see you all tomorrow. Thank you very much. Jody, Talia, John, Jabes, Megan, Chris, Tasharia, LGGGGGG Love. Who did I miss? Yaroslav, Jason, I get you guys. Equipment, Amelie. Amazing team. Zach, I'm sure you're probably asleep, but amazing. Great team this morning. Chris says a little stiff from last night, but done a little. Awesome. Do you have a sandbag, Chris? Do you do some of that? I find that we've been doing the sandbag Saturday for, I don't know, it must be at least a couple of months now, and incredible how it adds that different stimulus and how it jacks you up so much. Really increases range of motion from the floor, and picking something up that's real is no joke, as opposed to the barbell all the time. Yes, whoever's hitting those thumbs up, those heart buttons, I love it. I appreciate that a ton. What does this give us in terms of analytics? Not too much. Viewer activity. Tell me how many likes we got? No, it doesn't show me anything. All right. Hopefully you've all hit the thumbs up button. Yes, you did a lot, Chris. Those hack squats. Jody's checking it out. Fantastic. Oh, there we go. Here I can see. 9 likes. Not bad. I appreciate that, team. All right. Go enjoy your Saturday. Have yourself a productive, fantastic day. Enjoy some time with your family. And I hope to see you all tomorrow. Yes, it's a little bit slower for active recovery, but if you want to maintain training consistently throughout the week, let's do it. We've been doing sandbags since I started 130 days ago. Well, there you go. You lose track. Over 3 months already. There are 12 people here now. I feel like I should keep you all on here to get some more watch time hours. What's new? What's happening? Sunshine here. Happy Saturday. Beautiful. Beautiful, Talia. We're in a little bit of a cold spell here. I want to see kind of what they're forecasting. It's been very cold. Currently, it's minus 15 Celsius. Not that bad. What are they saying? Minus 14 tomorrow, minus 12, minus 6 Tuesday. Oh, it says 0 and 2 Wednesday, Thursday. A little bit of a freeze-thaw cycle. Whether that's what we want or not, who knows? Can't control it. Jody, going to New York City today, see my kids. Sounds exciting to see your kids, but New York City, I feel like for me is, I've been there once, and it's a lot. It's just like, it's a little overwhelming once you live out in the, oh cool, ice skating in Central Park. I want to see a clip of that. That's pretty neat. And I'm assuming your daughter, Jody, was a figure skater or is a figure skater. I saw that little clip you guys posted, and she looks pretty proficient on the ice. John, freezing in New Hampshire, warm up today. Okay, so you guys are getting a little bit of warmth before us. The warm air is moving up towards us. Fantastic. Fantastic. And I like to say my family in New York City for Rockettes, you guys might run into each other. That's pretty neat. Yeah, it's funny. I used to, and I mean, I still don't love necessarily playing out in the cold, but since I have no choice, right? We have critters outside that need food, and they need they need attention. That we now go by the saying, "There's no such thing as bad weather, just the wrong clothes." Right? You just need to put on the right attire, and then any weather is perfect, right? Leaving this terminal to head to the other one to head to Nashville. Megan, you travel a lot, eh? Is that all for work, or are you traveling for fun? She was, and it's an expensive sport. Stay away. Jody, what sport isn't expensive? Maybe like soccer? But even still, like, you're constantly driving your kids around. But yeah, we live in a place where the nearest town is like hockey. I mean, we're in the Ottawa Valley where hockey is pretty huge either way. So like in this area, it's hockey, or if you're a girl, it's ring ed, and like that's just it. And hockey is an expensive game. So maybe someday we'll dig a pond here, and then we'll be able to skate on that in the winter. This one is for fun. Going to watch the national championship game on Monday to support Montana State Bobcats. There is something about the states that I'm I don't know, jealous of. One thing that the US does so much better than us Canadians, and maybe there are some Canadians that are the same, is just like, not just patriotism, but like how they support their sports teams. Like I live in near the capital of Ottawa, and we've always had a hockey team, and on and off we've had football teams. And like, we just don't support it. People just don't get jacked up. Like, you watch Americans and their life is college football, or their life is their NFL team. And I think that's cool. I think it's like, I think Canadians sometimes are a little bit, nice, passive. And as a result, like, we don't get super passionate about things. That's one thing about watching the Americans and their football and how excited and how worked up they get. I think it's pretty cool that, Canadians could learn from a little bit. It's pretty neat to see the tailgating and then just the craziness that happens with those football games. There's 15 people watching. Wow. Thank you very much, team. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button while you're here. Wrestling isn't an expensive sport. That's true. And I am extremely interested in getting my girls into at least jiu-jitsu, at least something that, that gives them some body control and understanding that, hey, if you ever are in the situation where you need to defend yourself, that you have the confidence to do that. So wrestling might be a good one too. But yeah, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, my kids are going to be homeschooled, so finding a wrestling program may be tougher, whereas I can go to a jiu-jitsu facility pretty easily. All right, let's start shutting this down here. You guys I love the chat. I love all this, another like too, amazing. I love the engagement. Ice hockey and football in the UK is pretty nuts, but not as nuts as in the States. Yeah, I would say that hockey is pretty big here. I mean, Canada is, it is our national sport, and we definitely do a lot of hockey, but we just don't get as excited as the States, especially in terms of like college sports. That's what's pretty cool. The college sports in the US. American people love the fitness. I'm in the wrong country. Wish I lived there. Yeah, there are benefits to everywhere, Chris. It depends on kind of who you are and what you're into and your political leanings and all of those things. I hear there's a little bit of craziness in the UK, but I mean, there's craziness everywhere, right? Talia, yes, I think Canada is good for ice hockey. I mean, we're frozen over like 6 months of the year, so it does make sense. John, my son wrestled in high school, made it to New England's fast growing for girls. He had homeschool kids on his team. Oh, okay, very neat. Was that like a club program, John, or was that just through the school? It's cool that it's growing for girls. I've actually seen there's this one little there's a girl on Instagram who I'm not going to get her name, but she's a wrestler, and she also does, some weight training and stuff, and she's got a little, like, I can do it slogan or something, and I watched her just, like, ruining some other little kids in a wrestling match. I was just like, that's pretty impressive, pretty cool. Megan says, I would rather watch college than pro. Well, there you go. I think it's probably also that because there are more college teams, you could very easily be close to one geographically, or you went to that school and you have that connection. So I understand that for like completely. You're part of that thing. You feel like you're actually, on the team or close to it. I get that. You guys are good in Canada at ice hockey. Yeah, we definitely, there's a lot of hockey here. I'm doing to start exercise this morning. Go for it, James. Get yourself a sandbag and give her a go. All right. High school workout day. Amazing. Amazing. I love you guys. Appreciate the feedback. Once again, have yourself we didn't talk about nutrition a whole lot. Remember, day 2 of the nutrition reset. Try to stick with it. Yesterday, I had eggs for breakfast, jerky and cheese for lunch, and then we had cheesy beef for dinner. And today I've got a whole venison shoulder going in the crock pot, and lunch will be leftovers, eggs for breakfast. Let's see it. Let's reset that nutrition for January. Water, meat, eggs. Maybe you're doing fruits and veggies. Probably call her there. John, it was great for fitness, nutrition, dedication. He plays in almost every tournament. Yeah, you hear only positive things from people who wrestled or parents of wrestlers, just what they did for their discipline, for their dedication, for their, you have to work so hard. So it gives you that mindset of, working through challenges. And yeah, I think wrestling is a fantastic sport. Taekwondo is a thing for your kids. I did when I was young, and boxed as a schoolboy will teach discipline. I think all martial arts are a great option for kids to teach discipline and to teach hard work. So the one that will be right for them will be the one that's right for them. I definitely believe in that for sure. I believe in you choose your life, right? So if you want something, if you need something out of your life, it's time to make it happen. All right. Let's go for it. It's going to be rough in Nashville. My family doesn't understand. I get it. You talking about nutritionally, Megan? That is the fun with travel. That is the fun with family, getting on the same page and, trying to share the things that you feel confident in, especially if you know that, hey, if you do this, it's going to help out your diabetes, your, whatever is the problem. Hey, I know that the government is telling you that you should eat 6 servings of grains a day, but look what's happening to most people. It's challenging. Oh, I'm going to drop in at Proven. All right, take some pictures and videos, Megan. I want to see that. I want to see you take down Tia. I mean, she's pretty pregnant, so she can't be that fit right now, right? You should probably get her. All right, team. Once again, I love you guys. Have yourselves a fantastic Saturday. Go eat clean, whole foods. Be productive. Don't search for happiness. Aim to be productive. Chris, 6 eggs on toast with protein shake. I like the eggs part. I love it. 6 eggs is a fantastic start. I think your grains there in the UK are a little different from ours, not as sprayed with as many poisons. But either way, eggs is the way. All right, team. I love you guys. There's more people coming in here. I feel like I should keep you all here. But gotta go. Gotta go do your homework. It is 6:02. And go do an hour. Right? Make that progress towards your most important goals every day. Jody, I look at bread and I gain weight. Yeah, it can be pretty inflammatory, especially here in North America. All right, team. Love you guys. Have yourselves a fantastic Saturday, and I'll see you tomorrow for Active Recovery Sunday. Peace.